Welcome back. It's Dave here.
I'm Kelly. We're from the Tiki Time show.
Yeah, we've been at this for about a month now, and today we're diving into something really fun.
Totally. We're setting our sights on Las Vegas.
It's actually surprisingly quite a scene there.
It really is. And actually, speaking of Vegas, our friend Skipper Mitch has been out there doing some amazing work.
Oh, yeah. For Tiki Time Spotlights, he's been checking out the whole Vegas tiki landscape.
And we absolutely have to give a huge shout out to Nick at the Golden Tiki.
Definitely. Skipper Mitch said the hospitality was just incredible while he was filming there. Super welcoming.
Really went above and beyond. So thank you, Nick.
And you'll actually get to see all that footage soon. Those Tiki Time Spotlights from Vegas. They're coming to our channel.
Yep, so make sure you're following Tiki Time. We're on Instagram at Tiki Time Show.
And on YouTube, too. Just search Tiki Time Show. You won't want to miss those spotlights.
Okay, so for today's deep dive, we've waded through, well, a lot of info, haven't we?
We have articles, online forums, lots of opinions there, and the bar's own websites, of course.
And the goal here is really just to give you a quick but hopefully pretty thorough rundown of the top tiki spots in Vegas, kind of the essential stops.
Right, the inside track, so you know where to find that little slice of tropical paradise right there in the desert.
Exactly. So let's get into it. Beneath all the glitz, there's this really dedicated tiki thing happening.
Yeah, it's creative.
Yeah.
And straight away, a couple of names just kept coming up again and again, and everything we looked at, like must visits.
Oh, for sure. The Golden Tiki was like consistently at the top.
Right.
And what seems to make the Golden Tiki stand out from what we gathered is just how total the experience is. It's not just a bar.
You mean the theming and everything?
Yeah, incredibly detailed theming. They talk about soundscapes, maybe even like specific smell. The whole sensory package, it tries to properly transport you. And that commitment, that's probably why it's so popular, you know? Plus, it helps that it's open 24/7.
24/7. That's Vegas for you. So it's like stepping into a whole different world, not just grabbing a drink.
Exactly.
We saw mentions of it being playful, a bit cheeky maybe, and a massive cocktail list. Sounds like you could just wander around finding new things.
Lots to discover.
And it seems like a good starting point if you're maybe new to tiki, but you probably need reservations, right? If it's that popular.
Yeah, reservations definitely seem like a good idea there. It's in demand.
Okay.
And sharing that top tier space, pretty much neck and neck in mentions, is Frankie's Tiki Room.
Ah, Frankie's, right.
Now, Frankie's gives you a different flavor. Still tiki, but maybe more classic, a bit darker, perhaps.
Okay.
It's actually the city's original modern tiki bar, which is quite a claim. And the decor is by Bamboo Ben.
Oh, Bamboo Ben. Okay, for anyone listening who doesn't know, he's like tiki royalty, basically. Known for really authentic, Polynesian-inspired designs.
Exactly. So having his work there gives Frankie's a lot of cred, you know, within the tiki community.
Right. So Golden Tiki is maybe the big spectacle, and Frankie's leans more into that traditional, maybe slightly mysterious, classic tiki feel.
That's a good way to put it. And the sources, well, they definitely mentioned the drinks are potent at Frankie's.
Yeah, that came up. Strong pours. And like Golden Tiki, also 24/7.
Yep, 24/7 too. Vegas doesn't sleep, and neither do its main tiki bars, apparently.
It really sets a tone, doesn't it? These two big hitters, always open, offering these immersive but different styles. One kind of whimsical maximalist.
And the other really respecting those classic, moodier roots.
Okay, so beyond those two giants, our research also flagged a place called Red Dwarf. Sounds kind of different, like a dive bar in tiki.
Yeah, Red Dwarf is interesting because it sort of pushes the boundaries of what you might think a tiki experience is.
How so?
Well, it gets praise for fresh cocktails, but maybe more affordable.
Yeah.
And they have live music and pizza.
Pizza. And a tiki bar.
Detroit-style pizza, apparently. It seems much more laid back, maybe more of a local hangout feel. Eclectic. They have a good beer list, too, alongside the tiki stuff.
Okay.
It just shows how that tiki vibe can kind of blend with other concepts, you know, create something new.
Pizza and tiki. I'm still processing that. But hey, if it's a local favorite, that says something. Like your friendly neighborhood spot, just with tropical drinks and maybe loud music.
Something like that. Then there's Starboard Tack.
Right, Starboard Tack. That one sounded more nautical, maybe a bit 70s.
Yeah, a definite nautical theme. And here's the interesting bit. Rumor has it, it's got the best Mai Tai in Vegas.
Ooh, bold claim.
But it's supposedly an off-menu kind of secret order.
Secret Mai Tai. Okay, now that's the kind of intel we live for. That's brilliant.
It kind of raises that question, though, doesn't it? What exactly is a tiki bar? Starboard Tack might not scream tiki in the same way as the others, but with its focus on rum and that Mai Tai, it definitely belongs in the conversation. Shows how tiki influence pops up in different places.
Yeah, absolutely. And good to know you can find those classic flavors even if the place isn't decked out floor to ceiling in bamboo.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on. Stray Pirate.
Stray Pirate. Yes.
This one has a theme that's, well, certainly unique. Pirate dogs.
Pirate dogs. You gotta love the commitment, right?
Yeah.
It's definitely carved out its own niche.
Totally.
The sources really highlight how cohesive it is, though. Like, they commit to the theme. It's immersive in its own way. And again, great cocktails mentioned.
Another contender for best Mai Tai, maybe.
Apparently so. Another highly rated Mai Tai. The vibe is described as more relaxed, welcoming, and it's in the arts district, so maybe a slightly different feel than the strip bars.
Pirate dogs. It just sounds fun. Maybe less intense than, say, Golden Tiki, but still really thematic.
Yeah.
And yeah, another top Mai Tai mention definitely puts it on the list.
And finally, there's Golden Monkey Tiki Lounge. This one's at Resorts World.
Okay, so a hotel bar, that sounds maybe more modern, upscale.
That's the impression, yeah. It seems like a more contemporary take on tiki. Vibrant decor, a mix of classic drinks and their own signature one.
Punch bowls, maybe. Good for groups.
Exactly. Group punch bowls were mentioned, so maybe more polished, more social, fitting that big resort environment. It just shows how tiki keeps evolving, you know? Adapting.
Yeah, definitely. It really sounds like Vegas has this whole spectrum. You've got this super immersive, almost theme park level places.
Right, like Golden Tiki.
Then the dark, classic, potent drink spots like Frankie's. The quirky dive bar fusion like Red Dwarf.
Or pizza.
Can't forget the pizza. Then the nautical place with the secret best Mai Tai.
Starboard Tech, yeah.
The totally unique pirate dog adventure at Stray Pirate.
Ooh.
And then this sleeker, more modern resort version at Golden Monkey.
Right.
It's not just one kind of tiki.
Not at all. It's about finding the specific vibe, the atmosphere, the style that clicks with you.
Right.
And beyond those main ones, a couple of others popped up too, worth a quick mention.
Oh, yeah.
Jamie Lynn Cocktail Bar and Reggae Kitchen. It gets nods for a really good cocktail program. And, yep, another noted Mai Tai.
But maybe not strictly tiki themed overall.
Wow.
More reggae and cocktail bar.
Seems that way, yeah. A blend. And also Tiki D'Amore.
Tiki D'Amore.
Yeah, it sounds like it's a seasonal outdoor patio thing, maybe more focused on decor, a relaxed vibe for enjoying the Vegas evenings outside.
Okay, cool. So lots of options.
Definitely. Whether you want the full-on spectacle or a smoky classic or that dive bar with a twist.
Or pizza.
Or pizza. Or you're hunting that perfect Mai Tai or want pirate dogs or something chic. Vegas seems to have a tiki spot for pretty much any mood.
It really does.
Yeah.
Which kind of leads us to the final thought for you listening.
Thinking about all these different places, the Golden Tiki, Frankie's, Red Dwarf, Starboard Tack, Stray Pirate, Golden Monkey, even Jamieland or Tiki D'Amore.
Which one of these Vegas tiki bars sounds like the perfect fit for your next adventure? What kind of tiki experience are you actually looking for?
Yeah, think about it. Is it the over-the-top atmosphere? The classic strong cocktail? Something unique and quirky? What vibe resonates most with you? Something to mull over.